Do you know that you're loved by the Lord? You're loved by him, and you don't deserve his love, and yet you're loved by him. What we need is our hearts to marvel that the Lord of the universe, the creator of everything, would even care to think about us. And then having thought of us, to know that he has a positive disposition toward us, of a valuing of us and a love for us. Isn't that amazing that this great God would care for us? I mean, I don't know if this is a great example. I don't think it is, but it's just the one I keep coming back to. Imagine like the kid that grew up in the house of like your hero growing up. You know, when I was a kid, there was a famous athlete that I thought was great, and I just liked to meet, and I just thought, wouldn't it be great to grow up in his house? And you know, when you find out about the guy's house, and the kids are like, Dad, whatever, you know, and you're just like, how could you even do that? That's an awesome athlete. You know, that's the way I always think about it. Well, that's sometimes if we grow up in church, we think, yes, okay, God, whatever. I've been my whole life in church, oh well. And the human heart takes for granted greatness. Now, of course, God's greatness is much greater than any human athlete, so this is where the illustration falls apart. Yet, it still remains true, isn't it? Who are we to take the Lord for granted? Who are we to fail to marvel at the fact that this is the great God, the one true God, the truly glorious God, the only awesome God? And may the Lord help us to marvel at who he is and marvel that he cares about us and reflect on how we don't deserve his love. If you grow up thinking, yes, of course God loves me, he has to, you will not be impressed with him. You will take him for granted. But this is why the Lord works on our hearts and says, you don't deserve to be loved. And even though you don't want to hear it, you need to hear it. You need to hear it so that you can recognize how amazing it is that he loves you anyway, despite the fact that you don't deserve it. Reflect on how you don't deserve his love. Then reflect on how astoundingly great is his love. I don't deserve to be loved by him, but his love is great. Just imagine yourself as an outsider. That's great love. I would love to be loved by like that. And then through Christ, I can be, and I am. Marvel at how great it is to be a child of God. And pray that the Lord would help us to be in awe of God and marvel at his love and blessing.